Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Wont.
This is officially a draw.
And that's not fair. The attention shouldn't be on one scorecard.
Gané 7-8 rounds de la pelea fácil.
Of course I want to fight.
Golovkin, esta vez no vas a necesitar los jueces. Te voy a noquear.
Canelo, you're right. This time, we won it. Deserve.
Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin part 2 is a done deal. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest of boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. Now, this is a quick follow-up video. In case you've seen my last video regarding this fight, I did that a few hours ago and it wasn't made official, but it looked like it was going to happen, and that's what I said in the video. So I want to do an updated video. It has now been finalized and made official by the fighter. Canelo posted it. There's a better version at the beginning of the promo that you see, and Canelo says, Golovkin, don't worry about them judges, because this time I'm gonna knock you out. So we'll see what he can do, if he can pull an Andre Ward versus Kovalev. But listen, people, my thoughts are very simple. It's good for boxing. You know what I mean? You got The Rock, who's doing a promo, and he sound hyped about it. It's a big fight, and trust me, don't get it twisted. There's a lot of great middleweight fights that I now want to see. Billy Joe Saunders, after the David Lemieux, you can mix him with a unification for Undisputed. That's a good fight. Jamal Charlo, obviously he has Hugo Centeno Jr., but I would like to see him get a crack at Canelo Triple G. Danny Jacobs versus Canelo, Danny Jacobs, Golovkin rematch. I mean, there's a lot of great ways you can mix and match these guys. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. However, this is the next order of business, and it's unfinished business to me that needs to be addressed, because it's kind of hard to move on when you have controversy surrounding. You always have that black cloud, that asterisk, that what if. So I'm always a fan of immediate rematches in situations like this. The money's there. It's a big fight. It's gonna make a lot of money in the rematch, probably more than the first fight, based on the controversy and the Adelaide Bird scorecard. And the fans deserve it. You know what I mean? We're the fans, we're the consumer, and we deserve to get some closure. Some people say Golovkin beat his ass. Some people say Canelo had him missing all night and was countering. And to me, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. And it's funny because after this fight, boxing was cracking last year. So I was at the fight live in the T-Mobile Arena, but I never went back and watched the full thing from start to finish. I've seen bits and pieces and highlights, and I was there live. But the thing I will say is neither guy, to me, showed true separation. It was a tooth and nail fight. It was a war. There was different rounds you could have scored for different people, and that's what it was. But neither guy just showed, Golovkin included, no one showed like true separation where he just bop, 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 and he was just piecing up Canelo the whole fight and things like that. I mean, Golovkin landed 8 body shots. Canelo got visibly tired. You know what I mean? So kind of a harder fight to score. So I look for in the rematch these adjustments to see who can, you know what I mean, just like Floyd Mayweather versus Maidana, show that separation. Whereas in the first fight, it might not have been clear. Ward Kovalev, show that separation. Show you come with a better game plan, things of that sort. So I'm looking forward to this one. And also credit to Canelo. And some people, hey, why are you giving Canelo credit? They both took the chance. Because Golovkin has more fights at middleweight, and he's the champion. And he's been wanting the Canelo fight, but Canelo's fairly new to the division, and there were a lot of people who doubted Canelo's side would take the fight to begin with, the first fight, and then definitely after having a tough fight the second time, some people still doubted Canelo. So Canelo, he's a man's man. You got to give him props. He definitely wants to fight and he wants to prove his worth because he's an A-side. He easily, I mean, it wouldn't have looked good, but he didn't have to take the fight. There was no one that could force him to take the, I mean, you see it. Canelo is not being forced to accept WBC belts and different things like that. So he clearly could have looked the other direction and be like, man, F Golovkin. He wants to cry about the scorecard, blah, blah, blah. And then chose somebody else that we didn't want to see him fight or whatever. So I'm just saying that could have been an option, but Canelo, he stood for something. He stood on his own too, and he says, you know what, I want the rematch. I was at the T-Mobile Arena, so the post-fight, he says, I'm not fighting anymore this year, but I'm going to fight 2 times next year on the quote-unquote Mexican dates, May and December, and I want Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? So if he's reasonable, then that's next. And, I mean, props to Golden Boy and Canelo because that's what we're getting, and he stayed true to that. And a lot of people thought he wouldn't. That's just my 2 cents, just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.